Okay, here we are again. Probably for the final time with Yakuza 0. We don't have that much left to do, so... We'll be back again when we play Kiwami. Might be a while before that happens, but... we will return to it. But for now, we gotta take care of business here, so... We'll wait out the intro, and then we'll do just that. Okay, so we'll wait like a minute and a half, and then we'll get started. Oh boy. I was reminded, rather rudely, by my body last night why I don't eat most chocolate, ice cream, that sort of stuff, things that aren't good for me after a certain time of night anymore. Because I had a little teeny tiny bit of ice cream about 9:30 last night. And I went to bed at like 12:30 and I was tossing and turning in bed until like 3:30 in the morning, unable to go to sleep. I was tired. I wanted to sleep. My body said no. So I'm a little tired today. But that's okay. I should be alright because normally when I'm high energy, pretty loopy, and being tired also brings that out, so it should be a net neutral, basically, for all of us. It should be pretty much exactly the same as usual. Maybe slightly lower key, but I'm sure this game will bring out the higher key anyway. Because it's Yakuza, and it's wacky as hell. Okay, let me take a drink, and then we'll get going. Okay, let's do this, shall we? Let's see, yeah, that's the right one. Okay, so I know that this game is full of the fact that sub-stories just kind of ambush you no matter where you go on the map, and there's a distinct possibility that today we may run into a few, because I have to run kind of across town a couple of times to do everything I need to do. But I think we should be able to finish everything out today as we go along, because we don't have that much left to do with Kiryu, we don't have that much left to do with Majima. And then once we're done with everything here, we'll be moving right along. We won't be playing Kiwami for a little bit, but that will be our next destination with this series. And if it's anything like this game, it should be a good time. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to probably the outro to Yakuza 0 Pocket Disco Stories. Last time we continued on our adventures and quests to, well, get Kiryu a girlfriend, keep his girlfriend, let him do pocket circuit stuff, and let Majima do disco dancing stuff over in Sotenbori. And today we're probably going to finish out all of that and see what we can do from there as I get ambushed immediately by a bunch of hooligans. That's fine. Let's just blast our way through with this guy. Oop. There we go.
I got it. I'm doing it now.
That's not a person. No. Not
just took the
grabbing
dog
him.
out.
So. Okay, there we go. Let's just do this. And then that. And maybe I'll switch over to Rush. What the hell, right? And then we got some heat, so now let's do this. Can I throw him at his friend, or is he... Okay, he's just going in the ground. That's fine. Nice. I was going to say, if I could, like, toss him at his friend, that'd be pretty good. But, now for you. There you go. Okay, so that takes care of that. Tengakukan. We went to Tengakukan, didn't we? And that's right here. Yeah, that's right here. Do I need... I guess I could use a little bit of a pick-me-up. I might as well stop off and just top myself off. Get a little more ramen. Here we go. Let's see. Well, we're not drunk this time, so let's try this one. The onions in it. Probably tastes like French onion soup, I would imagine. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the ramen. All right, now let's head off. I'm just going to go straight to the taxi and take it up that way. That's why I'm going south here instead of north, because I figure if I run down this way, we've already tread down this way before to get to and from the taxi. So, and then we'll just end up right up there. Whereas if I trek up from the save point all the way up here and then all the way over, the more ground that I cover on foot, the more likelihood I run into more sub-stories. And while I do want to do the sub-stories in this game, that's precisely the issue, isn't it? Is that the more sub-stories I do, the longer we're going to be here today. So, and I kind of want to finish the project up. It's not that I don't like this game, it's just that it just keeps going. Like, there is so much to do in this game. You could play this game for 200 hours and probably not see every single thing it has to offer. Excuse me, ma'am. Hope I don't bump into her. There we go. So we'll try to just tackle the things that I want to do, and that's it. Hey, Conker, it's going good. How's it going for you there? We are just about to head back up to Pocket Circuit to do the next circuit with Kiryu. And I did not open the guide, so I'm going to go do that. Let's see. Yakuza 0, Pocket Circuit. We already got the batteries, so that should be a little easier to deal with today, because now I don't have to worry about, like, trying to win using my boosts or with the batteries or whatever else. So, let's see. I think we're going to be doing the experts race today. I think that's the one. No more smoking, Kiryu. We're going into a kid's place. I know that they, you know, didn't mind that in the 80s, but I mind it right now. Can I? Okay, no, I can't get around that, so I'll just go around like this. There we go. That works. Doing all right. Ate a while ago. Now you're just relaxing. Sounds good, Conker. Always good to get a little relaxation in where you can. Good to do it after you eat too, so that way you got, you know, you're good and full, and you're ready to relax. A little tired, maybe take a nap if need be. I like to do that sometimes. So. Alright, we didn't buy all the parts. Hopefully I don't need one of them for this race. Or we'll be good on batteries and bad on something else, but that's okay. We've got the experts race to do, and that's got another 30 costs, so... What does that say? Oh, there's a whole bunch of jump sections then. Oh, then look at that big hill over there up next to the loop-de-loop. Oh, that's not going to be good. Now we'll have to see if Killer B can handle this. I'm sure it can. I just want to, you know, make sure I don't go crazy here. Alright, so it says super soft tires, which we have. Okay, I'm over cost, but that's okay. We'll figure that out. It says super balanced frame, the high torque motor, again, of course. But we'll stick the Godspeed motor in and hope that that's enough. So, which frame again? I just said it. Super balanced frame. There we go. So we won't. We have extra balance. If I need to, I'll stick with extra balance instead of super balanced, just to make sure my cost isn't too high. Let's see here. I don't know what the high torque motor's stats are. That's the thing that I guess is always getting me here, is that I don't know what its because I don't know what its stats are. I don't know what to replace it with, you know. So let's do everything else first. So we got the Godspeed Gears Plus. It says to use here. That's great. That's not telling of something bad happening whatsoever. What does that give me over the extra balanced ones? A lot of extra speed at the expense of acceleration. I mean, I guess that's fine. So it said to put it in a high-speed battery as well. I mean, I guess it's all the same cost, so that's probably fine. That motor is a part of a sub-story that you can do that I have not run into yet. So basically, when you finish the sub-story, you open up a new shop that has more parts, and we don't, I haven't unlocked that yet, so we just don't have that, unfortunately. Hey, Cole.
So did you know,
oh boy,
Devil May Cry 3, do you know the devil triggers for Virgil and Dante?
Are they the same as the ones in 5?
No.
Oh, then no, I don't
Here's
know.
a fun fact for you. They were designed by the same guy who did all of the character designs and demon designs for SMT.
Oh, Kaneko. Wow. Well, that's interesting.
Stupid things I learned. You shut this.
Oh, it's shut as far as it can probably be shut. It's fine. So, we might have to take the side stabilizer off for this one. That will reduce our cornering, but apparently, according to this guide, we'll be fine. So, I don't know. But it will bring our costs down. It says to use the bumper plate, so we'll just do that. Yeah, see, the tires are just... Black just works because it's a nice neutral color, and the rest of it can be a different color, you know what I mean? So I guess we won't worry about the tire colors. Again, if it painted the rims, I'd be more okay with it, but other than that, yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, this is 8 laps, so let's see if this is enough, and if it's not, we'll have to do some tune-ups. Speed and technique, yeah, that's something I'm not sure about. Oh, okay, so there's a little jump, a big jump, and then one of those things there. That sharp curb. Alright, Killer B, we might have to do a little stabilizing, but we'll see. I took off your side stabilizer, so... Oh, okay, thank you.
Listen, you can hear the movie clearly from downstairs.
I mean, I guess that's true. So, yeah, black is a neutral color for tires, and it feels natural for tires to be that color, you know. Again, if it painted the rims, it'd be a little more, but... Like, it'd make a little more sense to me, but... You know how it goes. Wow. Lost a little speed on that jump there, Jesus. Oh, that's okay, we're coming back. We went through that loop, so... That loop was the thing that... We started on the loop, so that was the thing that kind of slowed us down a little bit. But now we got 3 laps of unadulterated speed before we loop again, so... I'm surprised this thing is staying on the track as well as it is. But then again, we lose speed every time we go through that jump section by essentially skipping a jump, so...
Don't you have boost, my guy?
I do, but I'm not using it. Yeah, see how we lose speed right there? That actually probably helps us, because it keeps us more stable. So, and we're fast enough where it doesn't matter if we lose speed, so... As long as I make it around the next 2 things. If I have to, I'll use my boosts if I lose too much momentum on the curb, but I think we'll be okay.
Well, you're almost lapping the last person in 4th.
Yeah, so. I know. I'm just worried about, like, stalling on the loop. That's the only thing I'm worried about at this point. So, like, see how I slowed down so much there, but we're okay. Nice and easy. That went a lot better than I was expecting it to. And we... Okay, there we go. We just stalled on the loop at the end. So I didn't use the boost at the end to go flying off the track. I forgot to do that, like I said before. But we did die because I definitely stopped at the loop and fell off the track anyway. So, oh boy. Yeah, we're just zooming. You know how it goes. Alright, Killer B. Our track record of finishing the race and then completely biting it is continuing.
He looks so happy.
He is.
That's not normal.
He takes great pride in all of the things that he wins at.
I love how, like, fucking Kiryu, at some point later on down the line in another game, he comes back to this, and he's, like, trying to deny he had fun. But then, like, the end of the sub-story, he's, like, straight back to, like, get an adult body Kiryu. I love it so much.
Oh, okay. Well, then what are you doing here? Are you scheduled, or what? Okay, bye. I wonder if this is going to lead to me having to, like, rescue him from something later.
It'd be really funny. Imagine this grown-ass man who comes in plays fucking racing game with kids, saves your life from a bunch of gangsters, and it turns out he's like one of the most revered badasses.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So are we gonna go find him? We're gonna have a search party going?
I find it amusing that all the kids are color-coded in different kinds of plaid.
Pretty much, yeah. And the girl that's in their group isn't the same Micah from before, the one that was saying, oh yeah, well you can race me, and if you win, I'll let you be my girlfriend. It's like, okay, kid. That's a different girl. They must have found somebody else.
She got ostracized after that song.
Yeah.
Damn.
Man, kids are brutal.
You're cruel, Jet.
Pretty much.
I'll let you watch the cutscene first. Or hit you with stupid.
So he was on Nakamichi Street when there was a tournament. Okay. That's possible.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll go check, because it's, yeah, I was going to say, it's probably better if the person who can actually beat these people up that might run into over there goes, so. Well, I can't finish this whole sub-circuit until, sub-story until I bring him back, so I guess I should probably bring him back.
I'm waiting for the gift to loop again.
Oh, boy.
Here.
Oh my god.
Can you hear the stock sound effect?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, Nakamichi Street is... That's the street.
Park,
That's Park Boulevard. There's Nakamichi Street. So let's take the taxi to like right here, and we'll head up there and we'll see where he's at. I wonder if he went to. Oh no, wait, it shows on the map because that's. Oh no, that's my business. Never mind. I was gonna say it's on there, but it's not on there. So okay, well, let's go see what he's up to.
Not playing the game 100%, coward. Damn, when was the last time I was down here for a Yakuza stream?
2 years ago.
What the fuck?
Because the last time my save clear date is from 2019, almost exactly 2 years ago. So.
What is time?
Well, the last year has been a blur because of us being stuck in the house from the pandemic. So.
Yes, I forgot. I was dissociating for half a year. I was hibernating socially.
Pretty much. All right, to the taxi. Somebody's getting beaten up somewhere.
Right there.
No, that's not.
Check the inner part right there. Or around the corner.
I can't go around the corner. Sorry, I don't know who you are, but I can't see you, so.
Oh man, I gotta come back down for my first Yakuza stream, and I need to see somebody get their face broken in by a bicycle.
Oh, we'll work on that. Don't worry about that. Time is a concept that some people think exists.
Forward aerial. That means fair.
Yes, he knows. I'm sure Conker knows how to spell fair. Excuse me, ma'am. I have to go find my friend
Well, the wholly
who announces
unrelated
for
note,
a
I had
children's
moment like
tournament.
that last night when we were playing Commander and when we were playing that stupid fucking board game, where I realized that I hadn't lost a single card. Oh.
Yes, they want to beat me up, so you haven't lost a single card. Go ahead. Finish your
I
train
haven't
of
lost
thought
a
while I
card,
beat these
and
people
I had
up.
the moment of, I wonder how long it's going to take them to have like this magic mentality, like, oh fuck, you got 3 stocks, get him! Those moments after I thought that.
No, I don't have the heat for that action.
It's so hard.
There we go. I think this should kill. Yeah, just about. There we go. That'll work.
I'm a little sad he didn't break his neck, dislocate his shoulders, and then throw him down the street.
I mean, I have pile-driven people several times so far, just since
Crunch
I got back to the stream. So, there's Pocket Circuit Fighter. What's up, man? Some pocket tissues now. Oh boy. So this is his other job. All right. I mean, I guess if the other thing doesn't pay the bills.
Oi.
So you're Pocket Tissue Fighter now.
It'd be really funny if his name changed.
Yeah. Just change it. Just cross it out. Pocket Tissue Fighter. Yeah, curb stomp finish. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so I'm guessing that the announcement thing isn't going so well that you have to stand on the street corner and do this. next to the biggest traffic cone in the world. I can see the polygons on that thing.
I feel like you've killed somebody with that before.
I mean, you probably have. We're sitting in Mr. Shakedown spot. This isn't a safe place to be, Pocket Fighter.
You ever notice how this specific bench, this specific vending machine, it's like where half the drama in these games takes place.
I mean, probably true, yeah.
Like, this is where you end up in Yakuza 7 in the opening.
Oh, so you're... Okay, so you're trying to make a little cash on the side because, yeah, you're not getting a whole lot from anywhere else. Wow. That's better than the announcement thing. That sucks. Why don't you go be like a radio show host or something? I mean, radio's pretty big in Japan at this point, I think. Probably pretty good at it, so. What do you mean? Well, we all gotta eat, man.
This is an anime plot.
I mean, probably. Let's see. I need you. Let's see. I mean, the kids are waiting for him. They believe in what he does over there. They have confidence in him, so their confidence should inspire his confidence, I think. This seems like a bit of a platitude, and I guess there's this too. But
that just has raw UST.
We'll save that for if this one doesn't work. How about that?
The people at this specific bench, you know shit's going down for those people. Yep, Colin Kirk. That's like correct. I am convinced that this is the one spot in Kamurocho that never changes across every game in the franchise. This fucking bench is still here.
Oh boy.
This bench is the strongest character in Yakuza. Hasn't gotten a fresh coat of paint since the 80s.
Yeah, they wanted to brave the streets of Kamurocho looking for you, man. That's gotta say something. Let's just hope he doesn't run into trouble on the way.
Of course he's going to.
I mean, he probably will, but I'm right next to. I was gonna say I'm right next to the office at this point, so I might not be able to see if he gets into trouble until I
finish the mini.
You know, go back to Majima and finish his stuff up.
Oh right, Majima's in this game.
Yeah.
How's he doing, by the way?
Well, he's almost the Disco King, so that'll be happening in about 20 minutes.
That is perfectly in line with Majima's new lease on life.
He just decided after doing everything that he did, he's just like, you know what? The Sunshine Club isn't exactly taking off the ground yet because I haven't really put any work into it. I'm just going to become the king of dancers around here. How about that?
And unfortunately, Majima's not Re-man yet. And when I say Re, I mean Dio-Re.
I'm going to fill up on sushi before we swap back to Majima, actually. Might as well stop off. I'm right next to the office anyway. So.
Look at Kiryu trying to get healthy and get off them damn drugs.
I can't get off the drugs. The sushi's too powerful.
Talking about the other drugs.
The sushi is a drug. It's too powerful. It's one of the best healing items in the game.
And it's 3,500 yen. Which is a pittance.
Yep.
And you go into like Tariners and like toughnesses, and they're like literally thousands upon thousands of yen.
And I mean, to be fair, those ones give you heat as well, but like I don't really have issues with heat. Like I can get heat back without too many problems. I just do one combo and I've got a second bar already, so.
I mean, I think the heat's for more when the boss has like half an HP bar left and you want a specific heat
and they're
action.
In pissy boss mode and you want to finish it, yeah. So.
Survive check them bitches.
Okay, well, we did the next race, and we hopefully got Pocket Fighter's confidence back. Let's get our payout, and then we'll head back over to Majima, so...
So you want to hear something stupid?
What's that?
So, I can tell you this because, like, you're probably never going to reach this point. If you take all the districts... have you told people the thing that happens when you get all the districts?
I think you get that other style, right? Like, you get a fourth style when you collect up all the districts in Royal State Royale.
So... So the mini games for Sunshine and this have you taking down the Four Kings. When you take down the Four Kings, you get a specific style. That style is based upon their final styles in the other games. For Kiryu, he gets Dragon. For Majima, it is Mad Dog style. They essentially have the movesets they have in later games. Majima specifically, it is Kiwami, and for Kiryu, it is what his moveset is from like
most of the other
5 and 6,
yeah, most of the other
games. 2. Yeah, most of the other games.
But
the other thing you can get is that when you beat all of them, and you reach the money cap, you can buy solid gold statues of both of them, and your secretary calls them gaudy in both cases.
Well, that's fun. Yeah, I didn't like the idea of them just snapping and getting their styles in this game, though. Like, there's a big time gap between Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami, and it made more sense to me that they would develop those styles over time in the interim between the two games, rather than just get them, like, immediately when they finish stuff up here. So
I like it because, like, I would imagine that they got the idea for their style, because, like, the cool thing I've seen people do when they do the final boss fights for this game and they beat it 100%, is they match the first final bosses with Kiryu, his style, and then when you get to the final stage and he goes into his full power, Kiryu just snaps, pulls out Dragon for the first time, and beats the shit out of him.
Yeah, because you had me do that where I did Rush and then Beast and then Brawler. So
And then Majima snaps against Lao Gui and pulls out Mad Dog style against him to finish him off. I like it when they snap. I think it would have been cool if they snapped right there. I like that canonically. That was the first time they ever really took all of the things they learned in this game and put them together, but since they were heat of the moment adrenalines, they're like, how the fuck did I do that?
And then they had to spend the next 7-8 years in the interim between the two games figuring that out. Okay, so we're going to do these other two breaker battles even though we finished the story behind it, just to say that we did them, so...
I also stand corrected. There's two moments I like Majima snapping. That tear through the for the family HQ with Rain playing in the background. That's the other good snap moment for Majima.
I mean, that's fair.
Where he just fucking loses.
We did the breakdancing through the whole thing, but you know.
I love that they can just let you put Majima in this outfit for post game. It makes perfect sense. It's great.
Which one is to be good? Okay, good. Yeah, it's nice that they let you have that in the DLC, so...
I love this reaction so much.
See, I've seen it so many times that it doesn't even bother me anymore. I'm not even phased.
I haven't played Yakuza 0 in a long time. I wish I played more. I should play more Yakuza games, but I like... So
he's got
stupid
a
happened.
buzz baton in this one.
So, like, something stupid happened where I watched full playthroughs of, like, all the games and I lost all interest in playing them because I didn't have the money
wind
to buy
up
all
somewhere
of them
else.
And now I kind of want to, like, go back because these games
Wind
are
up like this.
massive
There we go. Just give these guys a bad day. Okay. I do. Once I get between somebody and get the triangle button going. You know, like this, and this. There we go.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, these guys again. These guys can't catch a break today, apparently. Can't catch red for anything, but... Well, last time we saw that it doesn't seem to matter who gets caught for this stuff, so...
You know, once you learn about, like, when Majima actually got this... Oh, it's brutal!
I love that.
I love how when you learn where Majima first got his outfit, like, for the rest of the game forward, like, oh, where'd the metal shoes and the black pants and the serpent skin coat come from? I love how it's just based on the fact he bought, like, all these in the 80s, and he's probably had them custom ordered for, like, the rest of his life.
Pretty much. He's just like, well, nope, this is the look, so...
I'm sticking with this. And they fucking custom ordered his jackets and metal shoes and shit. Really different this time. You can actually see the moment the soul left that man's body.
But they're very good actors, because Areshi actually mentions in the story that basically when Majima goes to hit him, he just... basically he jumps away when he goes to get hit, and so do all the other guys. So they're basically acting that they're getting hit like that, even though it doesn't change the models or anything at all. So... Well, we earned a whole bunch of money, so not as much as previously, but I'll take it.
I also like that he's clean-shaven in this model. He is not clean-shaven in any of the other games. It's perfect.
Makes sense, because he's developing in terms of, like, age progression. Hello, Shibe. Okay, well, that's 5 out of 6. Let's do the last one. Yeah, you can pinpoint the exact moment his soul left his body. Milton, I would ask you what's wrong with your face, but I think my soul just left my body.
Oh no, we're sharing a brain cell again.
Oh boy, that happens more often than you'd think. So.
We'll just be shit posting, and then suddenly we'll think of the same damn joke.
Yep. Oh boy. All right, last one. This time they have katanas, so hopefully we'll have enough. What's it called? Stuff to actually use that katana move. So well. Alright, so yellow's got a katana. We can do this. Thank you.
I don't know how the hell you act that out.
Yeah, that's a little hard to act out. Alright, sorry, Blue, but you're the one this time.
I especially love how crazy this cord breaker is. Like, you just have to commit and pray to God you hit everything.
See if we can do 4 here. Nope, that's 3 again. Alright, that's fine. We're getting a bunch of money from this anyway, so.
At least I didn't hit that guy from the caps. Oh, he's getting another one in the stomach.
Goodbye! This man is gonna need some hospital bills when we're done with this.
Hello, Marie. How are you? Oh, you feel
Hey,
like
Marie, how's it going? Feel like crap today. That's not good.
So do I. I spent 20 hours awake yesterday.
Ooh, 5 million yen off
I
of
already
that.
took it.
20 straight hours with no chance to sleep. Alright, get away from Arashi. Where's Yellow? Oh, there he is.
I spent 20 straight hours active. I got home, fucking fell asleep with headphones in my ear. Throw myself off the phone.
You made 20 million in one of them. I know. Yeah, they probably should increase the amounts, but, well, they didn't. And that's why it's easy to do this when there's, you know, you get all the moves unlocked, so. Okay, good. That gave me some hyper armor. And I have enough heat to do this. Perfect. Is that it? It's almost it. Run away! Run away! I did it. I made 18 million yen. Yeah, spin to win. That's the thing. Reevaluating your life tends to do that. I feel like you've gone a week with no time to sleep and no one noticed. Oh, that's not good. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get some sleep somewhere. You could be taking a nap right now while I meme around in Yakuza 0. That wouldn't be a bad thing.
Memes.
Okay, well, we made a cool probably 6 million yen so far, just from doing these two. And yeah, once you complete their little story with the production, quote-unquote production company like we did last time, there's no, like, story or anything else that happens after that for the breaker battles. But that's okay, there doesn't have to be. Alright, so next thing we need to do, we already checked on our statue guy over there. We need to go fish up an eel, because we got a salmon last time. Then we'll go to the pawn shop. If I need to sell anything, I'll sell it. And then we'll go back here, and we'll finish up Majima's disco dancing thing with... Well, there's going to be 2 disco dances that we do. Because he's going to do the one with Missy Sobe. And then in addition to the one with Missy Sobe, he's going to do... oh, that's the wrong style. There we go. He's going to do a victory lap once he beats her, basically. Ooh, that was cool looking. He's trying to do the heat action. It's not working, so that's okay. Doesn't have to. Wow. I need to get the hell out of there. Let's try something else here. Oh. Let's try this instead. This is single target mostly, but I'll take it. And then we'll go back to this. Wow. Maybe we'll do this then. That works. I need the quick change clothes on Majima. I think you can get them if you do enough synthesis with the Dragon and Tiger, but I don't care for the Dragon and Tiger very much, so... Yeah, we'll leave that on the table. It's fine. Alright, come on then. Obviously, these guys didn't see what I did to their friends just a few minutes ago. Oh, you're working early as usual? Yeah, I get that. That'll do it to you, you know. You need to talk to your shift lead. He needs to stop ripping tickets from other agents and giving them to you. You do the lines load at this desk, not just on your shift. In the last couple of months have made that abundantly clear. Do not want or need more work. Yeah, and you gotta talk to the shift lead about that, because it's not fair for them to put all the work on you, even if your work is done well. You know what I mean? Like, that's not fair to you. So he's kind of gonna... No, he's not gonna mess with me because he's not with friends. Like, if I bumped into him, he'd probably mess with me, but he did not, and I did not, so that will work. Alright. So, now, Fishing spot should be right over here somewhere. I didn't pass it yet, right? No, I did not. It's right here. All right, we need an eel. Let's see if we can fish up an eel. And then we'll head back round to, let's see, we have the peerless pole. Let's scatter some bait. There we go. Let's see what we can get here. Okay, well, there's a few thin guys. Maybe this one? Let's try you first. See what I get. And once we get these, we need to go back to Kamian as well, so we can finish up the sub-story that we've been fishing for the whole time. We'll do that maybe after the disco thing. No, we'll do it before. Not yet. Wait for it to go down below, like that. There we go. What do we got? Come on, eel. That looks like an eel. It's an eel. Perfect.
It's an eldritch abomination.
Well, that was easy. Yeah, I guess the fishing, I was assuming it would be like a lot more RNG based when I played the game, and I was like, nah, I've played enough fishing minigames to know where this is going. Turns out the fishing in this game is not bad. It's really simple to do, so.
The water has got to have some shit in it if you can fish up an eel. I mean, pretty sure the last time we fished up an axolotl.
I did fish up an axolotl. It's in Majima's apartment right now. We went to the pawn shop and quote-unquote bought a fish tank for it, and by that I mean we pretend bought a fish tank for it, but...
I find it amusing that, like, Majima just has a fucking axolotl as a pet.
Yep. He's like, become the newest...
perfectly in line with his character.
He's become the axolotl's become the newest member of Majima's crew. I don't know what it's going to be named yet, but we'll probably never see it again, so I don't know if it'll ever get a name, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, after living a long, happy life in which the axolotl was most likely used to murder somebody.
John Wick killed someone with a pencil. Majima killed someone with an axolotl. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, I want one as a pet. I have a plush one. Oh, they're so cute.
They are cute.
Gremlins.
They are cute. They had one in the biology lab when I was in college, and they let me take care of it sometimes when I was helping with the labs. It was pretty cool. I mean, I never got to touch them, but I mean,
okay,
I don't think you're supposed to.
Do they have like the same mannerisms as like Hunter, but like in the water?
Little lizards, basically. He did stare in the Stygian Void a lot, actually.
My favorite mannerism of Hunter is when he just starts hacking at like the glass of his tank. Or when he's crack and he's like running around like a lunatic. Hunter has two modes: Stygian Void and crack. I am convinced he goes into crack mode for attention. Like, I am legitimately convinced he does that.
It's possible. I mean, I try to give him as much attention as I can when I'm in the room. It's just I'm not always in the room, you know.
Fair enough. I mean, I talk to him frequently. He likes to watch me play video games.
That's true. He likes watching TV. It's kind of surprising. Like, I wouldn't expect a gecko to know what it is, but I guess it's just, you know, it's stimulation of some kind, so.
Lights. Colors.
Pretty much, yeah. I can probably sell the rest of this quality bait.
I'll be right back.
Alright, so we got a soft-shell turtle, a salmon, and an eel, and that is what Kamian needed. So let's go give it to them weeks afterwards, but maybe their client was booking it early. I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, wrong region of the world, though. It probably, you know what it probably was, is they probably, like, it might have been, like, somebody's exotic pet or something, or they might have bought it in an exotic pet store, and then they said, I don't want this anymore, and they just stuck it in the river thinking, oh, it'll be fine. And to be fair, it was fine, because we fished it out, but, yeah. Okay, salmon, soft-shell turtle, and eel. And we should give her the ingredients. Because, yeah, it wouldn't be so good if we didn't. What would be the point of the fishing if we didn't? Well, good. Glad to see that, as I say, everything should work out now in terms of getting the food ready. Boy, that took a while. You made it sound like it was happening right away, but apparently not. I feel like Majima could just use an iron pipe or a piece of rebar with Slugger. I mean, he probably could, yeah. Like, I think he can use other weapons with Slugger, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
It's just the Slugger is infinite.
Yeah, the bat that he uses is just infinite, while everything else has, like, durability. So I've never really tried with anything else. Axolotls are primarily in northern Mexico, if you remember correctly. So yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, definitely an exotic pet. boss. Is that... Oh, okay. Are they referring to me or her as boss? I was gonna say, wait a minute, are these people I'm supposed to know? I guess I'm helping in the kitchen.
Fuckers just walked in. There's just a man in an eye patch.
He's just like, hey, you guys can have a seat. Guess we're helping in the kitchen a little bit. Well, you're gonna have to, because they're here now, so... And don't season me.
I don't think they want Mad Dog for breakfast.
Oh, boy.
Apparently they want turtle soup.
Yeah, slow down. Calm down. You got some help in the kitchen. I don't know a damn thing about it, but... Chopping, slicing, throwing a bat at somebody that tries to be a disruptor in the restaurant. You know, the usual stuff.
That just gives me the image of Majima in there with a sous chef chopping things. He was fucking the sous chef screwing him. He just grabs him by the fucking scruff of his neck and throws him out of the kitchen.
Well, apparently it worked out because... well, let's see if it sounds like it's good or not. Actually, I am the boss. I've been cooking all of the stuff that you've been eating so far. So... That was the, and yeah, he was also in an accident, if I remember right. So, like, he taught her everything, and then he got into an accident, and that's why she had to cook. So. I hope he's okay. He's been in the hospital for 6 weeks. Good lord. That's a lot of recovery time. Maybe he's just doing PT, though, at this time. Yeah, maybe this doesn't make canonical, like, timeline sense, I guess, now that I think about it. But I felt bad for leaving her all by herself here, you know what I mean? So... It was better. This man has an eye patch and what appears to be a Yakuza tattoo. Would you talk shit to him if you saw him? No, probably not, no. Yeah, and I mean, that takes a lot of guts anyway, because you gotta say, no, I did the best I can despite the fact that the odds were against me, so...
That's like a theme of most of the games, now that I think about it.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, there you go. You've got repeat customers. And that's always a good thing. And that's a lot of repeat customers if they're bringing their business dinners here. Wow. They're not even going to be facing each other. Can't be much business going on there. What do you got? Laffy Taffy.
No, it's Turkish taffy.
Oh, same difference.
Damn.
Well, actually, Laffy Taffy probably has more preservatives in it than Turkish Taffy.
I haven't had one of these in
Oh, look, he's out of the hospital. Yeah, a possibility, sir. You're not getting rid of me so easily. I still have the tire track wounds, but I'm back here.
What a champion.
It did take ages. It took 6 weeks. Man, hospitals must have been filled up in Japan. Then again, after all the crazy stuff that happened at the end of Yakuza 0, wouldn't be surprised. And then imagine how many other people we've beaten up since then. Yeah. Well, again, all's well that ends well here, I suppose. So. Oh my gosh. Had to do it because they were waiting for food and we weren't sure if you were going to be back, so. The remnants of the turtle staring at me, accusing me.
Into your soul.
Oh, taking a taste test. Well, there you go. Not much better than compliments from the chef, and he's literally the chef, so. As long as you're here and not getting run over by a car. Well, you know what they say. Give a man a fish, or in this case 3 fish, and they eat for a day. Teach her how to fish for herself, and she'll serve customers forever. So now all she has to do is learn how to fish. Here, I'll give you the Peerless pole. Have fun.
Don't mind the blood stains. That's just from the 3 men I beat to death with those fishing pole.
Pretty much. I don't know if she'll regret. I think she'll, yeah, I think she's equal to the job, so. Yeah, after weeks of contemplating it and trying to get enough money to do it, but, you know. And for finishing this quest, we get the Trouble Finder, legitimately, instead of getting it out of the DLC. So there you go. That's how you get it normally. So if we had actually finished it for the stream, I would still have it. It's just I wouldn't have gotten it out of the DLC package. This is going to be the hardest thing he's ever said. Yeah, he's too embarrassed to say thank you for taking care of the store. Oh, boy. Well, there you go. We've befriended the boss at Comian. Fantastique. And I think, if I remember right, we can go back in and they'll, like, enter a partnership or something with us at the Sunshine Club, now that we've opened it. I forget exactly how that works, but I think you can do that. We're going to find out, because I'm going to eat here now that this is all going, so might as well, right? Yeah, I think I'm full, but so I may not actually be able to eat here. I probably shouldn't eat taking that Stamina Royale that I got, but that's okay. Let's just see how they're doing at the very least. Yeah, I am definitely full up. I ate everything here already, so. Yeah, I gotta go dance and work up a sweat so I actually have some room to eat. We'll come back. We'll come back if I run into anybody on the way. So. Turkish taffy pretty good over there? He's just nodding his head. Can't say anything else. He's just like, yep, this is good. All right, let's go down the street. We'll save. We'll head into the disco, and we'll go to the pawn shop as well. Maybe I'll go to the pawn shop first, then to the disco. And then we'll see if we can encounter any goons and take a little HP damage. So I can... no, those are just guys in suits. So I can go to Comian and get some food. You know how that goes. Alright, pawn shop first. We'll go save after we're done at the disco club. It's fine. I should be able to do it. And if you don't do it, if you can't win the first time, they just let you try again, just like with the pocket circuit last time. So it's no big deal. Now I can get a game over. Not flying the car in Final Fantasy 15 here and landing by crashing.
We had a very good discussion about 15 earlier.
We did. It was pretty good. So I don't need this quality bait anymore. And I got a whole bunch of materials that I guess I'm just going to keep because I really don't need the money. So. But that's because I was just finishing up playing the multiplayer expansion for 15 Comrades. And so I had some fresh thoughts in my head about it. And I mean, Comrades itself was alright. I think they went a little too over the top with it because it was, I mean, it pretty much was just supposed to cover like a section between chapters in the main game, and they tried to
That is the most extra fucking disco shop I've ever seen in my life.
Well, of course. Would you expect it to be any different in Japan?
Imagine
at this time
yourself,
period?
Imagine being like, I'm gonna fucking make a disco place. What do I want to base it on? Gold.
And elephants. Excuse me. But yeah, I felt like they kind of tried to... Because they were practically ready to abandon 15 anyway, right? So, oh boy, here we go. So they,
Oh, you got some fans, my guy.
Yeah, we do. Well, we're the #2 dancer here now, so. But they tried to make it so that they expanded on the multiplayer even when the story didn't need to be expanded upon anymore, and I don't know, I just felt like they were trying to do too much with it. We won't be doing the whole thing when we play it for the stream, so. So this is what happens when we schedule a dance battle, huh, Missy Sobe? Well, I guess we'll have plenty of people to watch us get shanked on the dance floor a couple of times. You really drew attention here, didn't you? Alright, well, we'll see what we can do. Oh, okay, I thought that was the end of the line. Yeah. A bit more order and a bit more of an audience, apparently. Or, at the very least, they won't, like, flash mob the stage or something if one of us loses. I mean, I know I'm a pretty decent star over in the breaker battles on the bridge there, but apparently I'm a star here now, too. Fair enough. That might change in about a minute, but, you know, actually, yeah, it's more like a few minutes, like you said. Yeah, I just had my experience from fighting people and then from breaker battles, so that was about it. Well, you had to know someone would come for your trophy eventually. Yeah, I didn't come here to watch us debate and discourse on the stage, so let's let them see what they came for. Let's do this. Wow.
All that build-up. I gotta take a leak.
Yeah.
Alright.
Whoops. Whoops. I guess I'll come back. And who will come out on top? Well, like I said, she actually is pretty good. Like, even on hard mode, she gets a really high score, but we'll see what we can do. Oh yeah, fan dancing. You fan dance. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. I don't know if it makes her a better dancer. I've seen her dance with that fan. It just looks completely weird, to be honest, but whatever. Maybe I'm just not exactly in with that sort of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go turn up the music because she has... This song is actually pretty easy to get some points on, but again, she's pretty good, so she should get like 8,000-ish points on it. We'll see if we can get better than that, but I need to turn up the music for all of you. I need to turn up the music for me, so let me go do that real quick. Okay, that's one. Excuse me, Cole. There we go.
Apologies, picking up lost this tapping.
Just don't bump my elbow and we'll be okay. I need that elbow to do my rhythm here. Alright, now let's see if I can actually hear this over television upstairs.
And don't tell him to turn it on again.
No, it's fine. We'll just turn it up if we have to.
Oh, flex.
There. I turned it up to 10% maximum volume. I can hear it the best I could out of all of these. Let's do this, Majima. And there you go. Just barely pulled that one out. Woo! It's because I dropped my combo early in the thing, but hey, that'll work.
Damn!
Yeah, that'll work. Hey, Tabaltus, how's it going? Welcome. You're just in time to watch me almost fail at the dancing minigame. I can do better than that at this one, but that'll work. It made it close, and that's what the fans wanted, so I'll take it.
Really a TAS. She can sneak up 9 inputs while you're So you're 6 while keeping rhythm?
Pretty much, yeah. Now, that's not the task, though. There is actually another NPC on Kiryu's side that you do a dance battle with where it's impossible to win. There's a reason for that, but we didn't do that story, so it's maybe I just won't spoil it. It's Michael Jackson. You dance with Michael Jackson. Not actually called Michael Jackson in the game. He's called Miracle Johnson, but you dance with Michael Jackson at one point, and you can't...
Miracle Johnson.
You can't beat him. He gets like 15,000 points, so you can't beat him. So, yeah, her score goes up faster than a usual score. Like, usually you get about 10 points per step, but I think she gets like 12 or something like that. So it gives her an unfair advantage, but she is the queen, so I mean, you know.
So y'all didn't see it, but I was fucking vibing to that shit.
It was a pretty good vibe, yeah.
15K?
I was super focused on that challenge, yeah, that's true. And yeah, I said she'd get a good score, so it makes it close. I did, yeah. I just finished Koi no Disco Queen there, Freaky Slime Dude. We're still going to do I'm Gonna Make Her Mine in a minute, but as a victory lap, but yeah, we just finished this one up, and we managed to beat Missy Sobe, so... I'm going to leave the music up, just so I don't have to get up. So this will be a little louder until we do I'm Gonna Make Her Mine, but... That's okay.
Imagine
yeah,
that was way too close. He's on like a runner's high right now.
That took all of my brain power, too. I had to siphon brain cells away from Cole for a second. Just to do that.
I felt my IQ going down when I was here. I'm like, he's taking all my brain cells.
Miracle Johnson may as well have named him Miguel Jackson. I mean, pretty much, yeah. That's basically what it is. It's just like that. You know who would, and the NPC looks almost exactly like Michael did back in the '80s. So it's pretty spot on. So, well, good. I'm glad I could at least offer a challenge, and it was close. So. Nobody walks away from this feeling like, oh, somebody got curb stomped, you know what I mean? And I probably could have done better at that one if I hadn't dropped my combo early. We would have been probably closer to like 86-ish, but 8,600 points, but that's okay. It made it closer. That's the point. Actually pressed the wrong button. That was what made me drop my combo there. I think I pressed X instead of square or vice versa, something like that. And it doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess it is a little bit your fault, isn't it? But, yeah, we both had to go all out here pretty much in order to get this to work, and it gave everybody else a good show, so. Now, if I didn't say yes at this point, like, come on now. I wouldn't have invested all this time into this minigame if I didn't like this. This is actually probably the most fun I've had in this game in a lot of cases, except for the times when we're like memeing on people with stupid combos and cannons. So I still have to use the Marlin cannon now that I think about it. Hopefully I don't forget when I'm playing as Kiryu. Well, yeah, I mean, it would suck because then if I didn't like the dance, it would have been
I'm
like,
sorry,
well,
but that's one of the most iconic moments in your playthrough. Majima face down on the ground, Laogui fucking approaching him with the JoJo aura with his fucking fists out ready to murder him. Majima pops up, Laogui starts to get into a stance, and Majima, with absolutely zero hesitation, pulls out a fucking cannon.
Just pulls a cannon.
Blows him across.
Pulls a cannon out of his absolute storage space and blows him across the arena. Yeah, that was a pretty good moment. Like that one. That's one for the memory books.
Jimmy really out here. So, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this dude with my bare hands, and then you were just like, you know what? Fuck this guy. He likes guns so much he can die.
Yeah, actually, Conquer, I think I was looking up whenever I did a voltage combo there, like when you do the up, down, left, right thing. Every time I did a voltage combo, her score was higher than mine by at least 200 points, so it was close. And for beating her and finishing these 3 sub-stories, we get the Isobe fan, which is a weapon, I believe, that he can use in battle. I think you get an exclusive heat action for using it, too. So, not 100% sure about that. We still haven't even used the slime gun, though, so I think don't think I'll be using this fan, but it's a nice little memento, I guess. I think you also get to use it in voltage combos from now on when you are dancing at the disco, so. You might see it and I'm gonna make her mine. I don't think I have to equip it to do it, so. I mean, didn't dancing with fans, like, take off in burlesque, basically? Like, isn't that, like, part of their routine? They dance with, like, gigantic flamingo fans or something like that? But I think Burlesque had a movement before all of this. Like, I think Burlesque started in, like, the 30s or the 40s. Maybe it just didn't make it to Japan yet at this time. You'll destroy the fan. Don't use it to fight. Yeah, that's true. That's fair. Be like the end of Mulan, the good Mulan movie. Pretty much, yeah. Well, maybe. I mean, I'll see what I can do. But then again, I have no self-respect, so... Well, I'll do what I can to make sure that your teaching wasn't in vain.
You know, I find Yakuza 0 to be interesting because, like, Kiryu and Majima have such an impact on, like, the culture of this entire area. And then you just look at Majima. He sat down with the guy who invented tax.
Yeah, I was going to say, did I tell you that I influenced the tax rates in Japan for the next 20 years as a part of Majima's, one of his sub-stories?
I love how the end of that is, I feel like I'm going to regret this.
And he did.
No matter what happens.
Okay, so Majima has requested another dance to celebrate his new victory. We've completed 20 of his sub-stories, that's cool. But we're literally going to do another dance, because as it turns out, Kiryu's last date is going to be at the disco. And on that date, we'll be doing the fifth and final disco song. So if I do the fourth one that we didn't get to see yet, right now, as a victory lap for Majima, even if I have to pay 2,000 more yen to get in, that's okay. If I do it as a victory lap now, we'll get to see all 5 of the disco dances for this part of the playthrough, which we've seen them in the original, but we've never seen them on hard mode. So, and don't get it twisted, this one that I'm about to show you is the hardest one out of all of them. If you thought any of the other ones were difficult so far, oh, you have no fucking idea what we're in for. Oh boy. Cole, are you ready?
No. Let's get this bread.
Me neither, but here we go.
Let's get this bread.
Unfortunately, Majima can't invite anybody just yet. I think you invite people to do the dances later when you're doing the Sunshine Club stuff, but I haven't done enough of it yet to do it.
I really wish if you finished like 100% both sides from Majima and Kiryu, you could just invite Kiryu as Majima, and vice versa.
That'd be pretty funny. Okay, so this is the one that we're going to get at the disco dance with Kiryu's date, so we'll wait on that one. For now, we'll do this one on hard mode. Yeah, it's a hit single from the pop star Prince, Miracle Johnson. And I'm going to die. But that's okay, because it'll be funny to watch me die on stream, so let's see what we can do here, shall we?
If you one-shot this, I'm gonna fucking die.
I mean, I'm anticipating maybe about 8,000 points at the most, but we'll see. It's got a good beat going to start with, though. It sounds like a Michael Jackson song, so I guess they hit the nail on the head with that one. All right, here we go. This is good to practice your chains, by the way, in case or your combos. Thinking Tetris attack. So if you want to practice those, this is probably the best song to practice them, so. There it is. There's the fan. Oh, here we go. Get me the hell out of here. Okay, well that was about 8,000, so I pretty much hit the nail on the head. If I had gone for another combo, I probably would have gotten more points, but that's okay. I'll take it.
Restars!
Didn't drop my combo. Perfect. Almost sounds like Duran Duran. Yeah, kind of, actually, now that you mention it. Yeah, I can hear it in my head.
Really out here doubting himself, and then he casually fucking murders it the first try.
Last time, I did get a perfect score in Bakamitai on Kiryu's side, that's true. But yeah, Miyajima managed to make the fan work in that song. I don't know if it works for a Michael Jackson song, but whatever, I'll take it. Okay, so there you go. We 3-starred I'm Gonna Make Her Mine on hard mode. Not the highest score I've ever seen. I think somebody got like almost 10,000 points on YouTube last I checked by doing like a score attack of that, but I'm sure if I was really concentrating and I wasn't on stream, because I wouldn't have to worry about talking and all that stuff for any background
you don't usually
noise.
talk during the music anyways.
That's true, yeah. Okay, we got everything out of our inventory. The only thing left now is just to eat at Kamian, which I would like to do. So we're going to go through the alleys on the way back to Sunshine Club and see if we can meet up with any goons. And I see some goons on my Trouble Finder, so... Excuse me, kids. I got to take a little damage so I can eat at Kamian, and then go back to my office. And that'll be it for Majima. But yeah, all the disco songs are fucking great. Like, they're all really good beats, and it goes really well with the rhythm-based minigame that they have with it, so... Oh, those are weapons. I mean, that's a wooden katana, I guess, so I'm getting the hell out of that style, though. That does not work here at all. Yep. Majima really likes doing this, doesn't he? I guess he's got the beat in his heart everywhere, doesn't he? Fair enough, I guess. Oh yeah, I gotta get hit. Whoops.
Jesus Christ!
Alright, somebody hit me. Ow.
Did you see that man die?
Yeah.
Fucking heat action and he lost all of his health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the heat actions in Breaker when you upgrade them, I mean in any style really, when you upgrade them are just atrociously damaging, but you know. Yeah, the 80s forever. I have secondary exposure to the 80s because I was born in 1991, but I think a lot of 90s kids can say that they have secondary exposure to the 80s because it was a very, like, sought-after time for a lot of us when we were growing up. Like, a lot of people idolized the 80s in some way, at least the music of the 80s. I got that sense growing up, so... Sorry, sir.
Am I go to jail this time?
Yeah, maybe. Alright, well, we got hit, so let's go to Kamian. There's another dude down there looking for a fight, but we'll wait on that. Where's Mr. Shakedown? Oh, down there. Okay, that's fine. Let's just not run into him, please. We'll eat at Kamian now that their restaurant is back to being more successful, and we don't got to worry about fishing for them anymore because they've got all that stuff on the menu now. It would be cool if their menu updated once you got them all that stuff, but, you know... The man fucking died. I mean, there are witnesses.
Majima literally sent that man directly to hell with his foot.
Absolutely. The bikes looked weird without the shadows. Yeah, it was a little bit strange, but a lot of the time when you're just spinning around and doing stuff in battle, you don't see that stuff, you know what I mean? It just sort of blends into the background, so... Cole, what do we want? What sounds good?
I mean, you know the answer to that question. The answer is crab.
Okay, snow crab, of course. Cole wants the snow crab. It's 25,000, but it's worth it. I'll take it. It probably would fill up my whole HP bar at this point, but that's okay. Majima likes it. Good. If he didn't like crab, I would have been a little like, what do you mean you don't like crab? Everyone likes crab.
Literally, everyone likes crab, except for the people who can't eat shellfish.
Yeah, that they can't like it. I mean, they might like it, but it doesn't like them. So.
Did you know there's actually a genetic thing out there where people taste cilantro as soap?
Really?
That is a gene.
That's gross.
Babish has it.
I can't imagine tasting cilantro as soap. Then again, though, I learned recently about, what is it called? There's this neurodegenerative disease. I think it's called parosmia or something, where you lose your neurons that fire for your taste buds. You like lose them because of like a burn or something like that. I think it's also like a side effect of COVID. Now that I think about it. But you lose them, and they reconnect the wrong way, so everything tastes completely different, and oftentimes it tastes awful. It sucks. You have to take, like, years to fix it. It takes, like, years of taste and smell therapy to fix it, so... Oh. Murdering someone again. There goes his bar. These guys will never be the same. They ran into Majima in a dark alley, and now they will never be the same.
I can name at least 30 characters in this franchise that had the exact same thing happen to them in plot. I am amazed that there hasn't been like a sub-story in like any of the current Yakuza games where like there's just a dude that like comes back and he brings up like, oh, you beat the shit out of me in like insert time period here. And then they mention what game it's from, and he's been like training his entire life just to beat the shit out of you.
Oh boy.
I love this. Dunk.
The thunk, yeah.
Ooh.
Boy, that man had a bad day.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, I was gonna say, where's my heat action? There it is. I just did the flip too early, that's all. Yeah, maybe he thought he was doing a service. That's true. Maybe. It's possible. Oh, you know I'm totally out of your league. Absolutely.
Listen, if you see a man strut up on you with an eye patch, fucking snake skin coat, and a Yakuza tattoo...
You need to leave.
You need to leave.
Oh, Missy Sobe. What are you doing here? I thought it was dirt, but it could be soap. It just hits the taste buds all wrong. Know someone with long COVID who says the taste of tortilla chips tastes exactly like licking a skunk. Good. Yeah, not good. Not good. But yeah, the loss of taste and then the reacquisition of worse tastes is just probably one of the worst parts that I can conceive of about COVID,
so his
honestly.
torso just caved in, broke those ribs too.
Yeah, these people are having a bad day. The fighting in this game is brutal, but it's okay. I just saw you. Well, I'm dancing all over people in the streets again, like I was before. Here and there. There, and there, and there. I don't know. Why did you?
Real fast.
Also true. I got a lot of jobs. I wear a lot of faces. You know how it is. Oh, really? Okay. How so? Oh, well, yeah, I mean, the former disco queen of Maharaja working at my cabaret club would make things a little bit better. Maybe this is the turnaround that Majima needs.
Majima looking at his sales like, this ain't doing numbers.
Now it will. Reminds you of Gray Fox from Metal Gear Solid, who got his brain connected in a weird way for torture at some point. It's like, yeah, I remember that. I don't remember playing it because I never played Metal Gear Solid, but played Rising.
Shame.
I remember hearing about that, though. Excuse me.
You've recruited Mrs.
Oh, boy. Well, that should help us with turning stuff around here. Was there any other NPCs in here that we haven't talked to? I think I talked to you. I forget. No, I talked to you. You're the one that was selling... Oh, no, that was on Kiryu's side, I think. I think we've talked to all these people. That's the point. So... Alright. I just don't remember from when I did it on the original playthrough. It's been 2 years. What do you want from me? Okay, but that's it. We're done with all the stuff I was planning on doing with Majima. I'm going to go in the staff room and eat a 16-piece takoyaki by myself, and then we're going to switch back to Kiryu to finish his stuff up. Oh, I don't even have to. I have a little toughness C. I'll take it. Thank you. I can keep the takoyaki for later when I need a snack.
And Majima sat in this room for 10 fucking years.
More like 7, but
7.
You know. Alright, so that's going to be it for Majima's side. We will see him again in Kiwami, but until then... We got to finish up with Kiryu. We got 2 more Pocket Circuit tournaments to do. And then once we're done with those, we're going to do one of them. We're going to go to Disco with Haruki. Then, after we're done with that, we're going to go back and do the last race. And then we're going to meet Nishiki for karaoke, and that will be the end. So, okay. How did my stuff do?
And I just caught that, you piece of shit.
And Cole has played... Have you played Kiwami, or have you just watched it?
I have watched and played. I've played a little bit of Kiwami.
You played a little bit, but you've watched it. So Cole knows exactly why I'm doing that.
So,
and we can't tell you spoilers, but...
I won't tell him, but all I'm going to say is... Yakuza 0 has a weird tone compared to the rest of the games in the series. It's a lot more bright, like the 80s.
Lighthearted, like most people's memories of the 80s, yeah.
Like, imagine, it's like that meme of the one black and white, like, the smiling guy and then the really depressed guy. It's like Yakuza 0 on the happy side, and then literally the rest of the series on, like, the sad boy face.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's go see which parts we can buy at Pocket Circuit as well when we go there.
And with that analogy, I'm going to go back upstairs, because I have some work to do, and I have D&D in 2 hours.
Oh, okay, well then you should go get prepared for D&D.
Oh!
And also do some work, and also not kill yourself when you're getting up
Listen,
that sounded like it hurt.
Jimmy, you know damn well why that hurt.
I was born with glass bones and paper skin.
And a plate in my neck.
Oh boy. Bye, Cole.
I'm gonna throw this out upstairs. Let me change that garbage off. Why?
Okay, bye.
Racing.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. Okay, so up to Pocket Circuit again, up here. Then over to here, the other Maharaja. And then back to Pocket Circuit, and then... Well, we gotta go over here, right? No, that's the erotic videos place. This is the karaoke. I always get that mixed up. Yeah, there isn't really anything too close to that, so... whatever, we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll go do both of the Pocket Circuit races now, then we'll go meet at Disco, and we'll be halfway to karaoke after that, I don't know. I figured I'd just break it up with the Pocket Circuit stuff, but, well, I guess I don't have to, you know. We could do 2 races in a single go-about. Say we waited there for an hour or something for the next race. I don't know. But that's where we got to go next. So, and we'll go buy the rest of the parts because I might actually need some of the parts that I didn't buy yet from the shop in order to finish out these 2 races. So, and then once we're done with all that, that'll do it. Yakuza 0, we'll be done with it. I won't be, it won't be completely finished. We won't have done 100% of it. I think I can check my completion rate here somewhere. Not there. Yeah, there's my completion rate, so 38.5% currently. It probably won't go up from here because I'm not completing any sub-stories by doing what I'm doing here, but maybe we'll get 39% completion, and that'll be about it. Okay, Men in Black again. Did your buddies run off again this time, or...? Looks like it. I think it's just him. I don't see anybody else in here with me. Okay, let's pick it up again. There we go. I just beat this man to death with a waist spin. Well, again, Kiryu's never killed anybody, so I just beat this man into submission with a waist spin. A waste basket. You know what I mean. Hover bin, yeah. It was definitely hovering for a minute there. Alright, Pocket Circuit Fighter is back in business. Oh yeah, that's all it was, I had to take a bathroom break for 1 full day. Oh, a standing ashtray. Okay, yeah. See, I didn't read what it was. I just looked at the vague shape of it and I said, oh, that's what it is. Well, looks like all's well that ends well with him, too. All the kids are happy he's back. He's happy to be back. Gotta do what you love there, Pocket Circuit Fighter. Everybody's gotta eat, but you have a passion for this, so... Okay, well, I actually want to go back in, so let's let's actually go back in and keep winning up with the races, so... yeah, before I do that, let me just quickly curb myself here. Go back here, because now that we have 140 million yen to burn a hole in our pocket, we can buy the rest of these parts, so... Because I think we missed just a few of them, like 3 or 4 last time, because I wanted to save some money for the batteries that we ran across town to buy. So, a 1, a 2, a 3... 3 There we go. So, we'll do our 2 more races. We'll see how good, bad, or in between they end up being. I think we'll be okay. With all this, when the cost limit's going up like it is with each successive tournament race, it makes it a lot easier to, like, actually, use some good stuff. So, we should be okay. Keyword is should, but we'll see how good in just a minute. Okay, and we've unlocked the Champions Cup, and that is a racetrack. There is 1, 2, 3 sharp curves. 4. I actually see a 4th one, and that one's after a loop-de-loop. Oh, good lord. Even racers with the best mods find it fiendishly hard for those who love a challenge. Yeah, this is going to be something else. Alright, let's see what we can do with this Killer Bee. I think we got 5 more costs to work with, so... Yeah, we do. Okay. So, what does the guide recommend for the Champions Cup? We need super spiked tires, a super balanced frame, a high torque motor, Godspeed Gears Plus, a high speed battery. Okay. See how much of that I remember. Super spike tires. Remember that one. Improves cornering speed at the cost of stability. Ooh, that's a lot of stability that you lose. We need a balance frame. The balance frame seemed to work pretty well for all of this, honestly. So, let's use the super balance frame because we've already got that on. We'll keep the Godspeed motor. Torque for acceleration and slopes. That seems like a good investment. But what does it do? Well, it has good acceleration, but that's fine. We'll be alright. This one, it said it wanted me to use the Godspeed Gears Plus again. High-speed battery. Oh no, there's a high torque motor 2.0. That's what that thing is using. So we should use the high torque motor 1.0 for the extra acceleration. Although, I mean, that's 37 speed we're losing. We might have to boost. So we'll try this, and if it doesn't work, we'll use the Godspeed motor. How about that? We want the high-speed battery. That should help a little bit. We want the bumper plates, and I might stick a side stabilizer on there just because. So, let's see, suspension. Yeah, there's not a lot of jumps in this one, so I don't think that's strictly necessary. Now, how can we bump up the speed here? Let's see. Good for circuits with jumps, I don't want that. That does a lot of bad stuff to my everything. All-rounder is good for any circuit. Reduce acceleration and grip a little bit to increase speed by even less. Okay, well, let's try this one first, and then we'll see if it works. And if it doesn't work, then we'll go from there. Well, I can't stick the medium suspension on because I don't have enough cost, so let's just stick the light suspension on just because I have the extra space to stick it on. Now, if I stick the Godspeed motor on, yeah, I'm going to have to take the suspension off for that, so let's see how it works, and we'll go from there. Alright, Killer B, let's see what you can do without the Godspeed motor. I can't believe I gave that up after going to the trouble of getting it. I might stall out on that 3 loop, though, or that 3 sharp curb, because that's, yeah, that's a hell of a thing that we're dealing with right there. And I don't know if we have enough speed for that, but well, we're going to find out in a second. Let's do this, Killer B. And that was what happened the last time we used spike tires too, is we just didn't have enough speed to get up those curves. We stayed on the track, but we got basically stuck, so we'll see. Well, we did pretty good there. That wasn't too bad. Now, I got to go through this, but that's okay. We'll figure that out. We're in 4th for now. But everybody else has to go through the loop, too, so... Yeah, see, we're losing speed there, and I'm not really... That's not really a good thing. Alright, we might need to use our boost, but we're in 3rd, so that's good, at least for now, until we, you know, lose it again like that. I need more speed around those curves, that's all. We'll wait on our boost for a minute, because, yeah, I might need it later for the curbs. And I'm going to need it for the loop as well. I don't know if we have enough acceleration to get around that, so let's do it now. Wow. Stay in, stay... No, you're going off, okay. Boost was too much. But that gives us a good indication. The high torque motor might not be the best bet there, because, I mean, it kept us in the thing for the curves, but with the spike tires, it might have been too much, you know. So, alright, we'll try again. I love how we've never, like, just lost, you know what I mean? We've always, like, flown off the track because of stabilization or, you know, something like that. We've never just actually lost a race. It's never gotten to that point. It did just fly, like, it looked like it was staying in, and then it just whoosh, ripped right off the track, like the tires blew out or something. So, oh boy. Alright, let's try this again. Customize the motor. We'll just use the Godspeed motor. Or should I use the super speed? Well, no, the acceleration's too low. I need the Godspeed motor to make sure the acceleration is still decently high. So, yeah, we gotta get rid of the suspension. For now, we can keep the side stabilizer for now, though. Anything else I could add into this? It's like higher cost. Ultra rocket frame. Well, all that does is reduce my cornering, so no. Please, no. We don't have any better tires either, so... Okay, well, this will have to do. Let's see if it works. I love how he keeps saying that, but it's like, no, I've definitely lost almost as many races as I've won. Alright, I'm gonna take a drink while this is going, because I don't need to press anything, so... Okay, so once we get up to top speed, we'll be in better shape. It's just... Okay, hold on. Here you... Wow, really? Wow. My hands weren't even on the controller halfway through that, and we already flipped right off. Okay. I will try that one again, because that's... Obviously, that's not going to work. Okay. Maybe like the high torque motor with a different set of tires, maybe? Like something that'll give us more speed, you know what I mean? I don't know. We will find out, though. So we said maybe switch back to this, because that gives us the acceleration we need. But we need more speed now, so... Very light tires with good grip. And that gives us a little more speed, so maybe we'll try these, actually. The speed frame only affects our cornering, so we don't want to do that. High torque motor. All the other gears just give us less speed. We don't want that. We're already on the high speed battery. So, got the side stabilizer. I'm going to stick the suspension on because nothing else that we use can affect that. So this light suspension should be okay, I think. And that should prevent us from bouncing off the track like we've been the past couple of times, hopefully. So. Right. Well, and then he seems to say this sort of stuff where he has an 80% victory rate. I don't know if the game keeps track of it or what, but whatever, it's fine. No big deal. Alright, let's see. Okay, that went a little better, so that's good. Now I just need to pick up speed, that's all, so we can, actually get through this. I just need to see where on the track would be the best... What the hell happened there? Would be the best place to use the boost. Probably here? Like after the loop, maybe? Or maybe there. Because we're probably going to need it. Yeah, we're losing speed there for some reason. That's weird. I don't know why we're losing speed there, but it's definitely putting us in a bad situation. So we need more speed, obviously, but... Oh god, off I go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do at this point, but we'll just keep trying it. Maybe I just need to stabilize better, you know what I mean? Like, I need to not... Or maybe I can keep the suspension in there, but I gotta, like, put a different something else in it that I can, like, reduce down. Like, maybe I can put in the spike tires that are one tier lower than the extra spike tires, maybe. Yeah, the carpet has more friction. That would make my tires, my spiked tires a little bit better off because it gives more friction, so... Oh, no, you're saying carpet on the actual track. Okay, I didn't even think about that, yeah. That's actually carpet on the track. Holy shit. I didn't even think about that one. Good call. So we'll put this motor back in. That'll put us over the cost. And then let's put extra spiked tires in. How does that do compared to the other ones? I mean, it doesn't reduce anything, and it keeps me within cost, so I'm going to give this a shot, and we'll see how it goes. We got decent grip and everything like that, so... Yeah, it's the only green part, yeah, so you're probably right. That probably is carpet, or grassy terrain, or whatever it's referring to, so... I didn't even think about that. That's devious. That's why this is so difficult. Because it just slows you down. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it definitely slows you down right there. Yep, I can see it happening. Well, we're staying in there, although we're losing speed again, which is not a good thing at all. But, I mean, we're okay for now, I think. I might have to use my boost, but, well, we got through that part pretty good. Alright, there we go. I might need my boost for the loop, though, for one of these times, because that's not good. I'll loop back and forth again. Not good either. Okay, well, okay, so they're getting caught up in the grass. Okay, I'm getting caught up in the curb, but they're getting caught up in the grass. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to need my boost for the next lap. I'm not even going to make it over this thing. Oh, hang on. Nope. I can't see, so... This is tough. So, I might need to look this one up because this is tough. Alright, you know what? I'll look it up. Yeah, Pokemon Gen 7, indeed. See, like the guide says use this stuff and it'll be fine. You might have to stabilize occasionally, but you shouldn't have to boost. That's not helping me though because, well, obviously I don't have the correct motor that they want because I didn't encounter that sub-story, so Yakuza 0 Pocket Circuit Champions Cup. Let's take a look what we got here. No, I'm looking up a different guide. If this one tells me stuff that I can only get in the Dream Machines, I'm gonna be a little upset. But that's okay. I mean, worst comes to worst, we just skip these last two, you know. And then we go from there. This guide is taking 70 years to load. I hope that's not indicative of what my internet's doing right now. Oh, my thing is still in the green over there. So. We were unable to process your request. Please try again later. Is the site just down? Must be. Okay. Well, that's not going to work. Let's see here. Let's try this one. I don't actually know if this is better, but... Champions Cup. Champions Cup. Is the Champions Cup not in this one? Champions Cup. There's a car called the Drag-On. And that's what it says to use here. But it also says to use the High Torque Motor 2.0. Okay, where do I get the Drag-On car? Is that what everybody else was using? Maybe. Maybe it's got better grip or something. Let's see. Pocket Circuit Components. The cars. Drag-On is from a different sub-story, another one that we haven't run into as far as I'm aware, because we only have Golem Tiger and then that. So that's not a good thing. I was kind of hoping I could get them all done with this, but let's try it a couple more times. How about that? Let's try it a couple more times and see if we can like finagle the parts around a little bit so we're in good shape. But the problem is that it seems like we're fine on the grassy terrain, but when we come up the sharp curbs, the spike tires start to like work against me because we don't have enough acceleration to get up those turns. So I need to find something that gives me higher acceleration than what I have currently. Maybe a different frame? No, the frames don't give acceleration. This gives slightly more acceleration, but not enough to... It's at too much of an expense to my speed, basically. That gives better acceleration. That gives a lot of acceleration. Okay, maybe we'll do one with one of these. 63, 46. That should be okay, actually, now that I think about it. And that keeps us right at the same cost, so I don't see why not. All right, let's give that a shot. How about that? But the extra acceleration will definitely help with those sharp curves, so. Because it'll let us maintain our speed up those curves, so. Now, will we beat these other three who... I would assume that's the Drag-On car, but... I get it, it's supposed to be Dragon, but... Okay, well, we're doing a lot better on those for now, so we're out in front. So sometimes it's just a matter of finagling your parts, it looks like. Now, I'm saying that before we get through all the laps and I go flying off the track, but, you know. Let's not invite a problem onto myself yet. Yeah, sometimes it's just a little puzzle solving, I guess. There's the puzzle there, of course, it's more involved with the getting the right parts than it is with anything else. Okay, well, we're slowing down a little bit there, but that might have just been because of the loop. The longer we go without going around the loop, the better off we'll be there, I think. I think. We will have to loop one more time, though, before the end of the race, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, come on, Killer Bee, you can do this. We're almost there. I think the loop is next lap. Yeah, I'm on the inside lane, so the loop's this lap. Let's hope our speed is enough. I might have to use my gauge to get through it. Let's see. Come on, let's go. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, so that gauge isn't just for stabilization. It also lets you just barely boost past some things that you would have lost all of your speed on. Like right there, I almost lost all my speed, so I might need to use it here too. Oh no, we picked up a little. Alright. And just like that, there you go, Champions Cup beaten. Without the high torque motor. And then we stalled out immediately at the end there, so we've maintained our record of not making it through 9 laps, but being enough to make it through 8. This is like those like drag races where they just throw together a crap car with barely any parts in it, and it just breaks down as soon as the race is over. So, alright, good job, Killer Bee. That's 6. 1 more to go. And we'll see if it has even worse problems than this one did. Excuse me. Oh, we haven't quite maxed his friendship yet. Probably you don't max it unless you do like all of the kids' sub-stories there, but I don't know. I'm just worried about these tournaments, I guess. That's the main spiel. Although maybe once we finish this last one, it might there might be another event with him where it like maxes out his affinity or something. Actually, let me see if there's any more parts first. Because it should, yeah, trigger as soon as I go to leave, so. Alright, so we'll see if any of those parts help us to get through the next section, because there's only one more race. And once that's done, well, we got a date, and then we gotta go sing some karaoke with a friend, and that'll do it, so. Alright, what do we got? And how badly is it going to hurt my wallet? That's 10 million. Holy shit. Okay, what do I need for the next race? I closed the guide. Hang on. I shouldn't have done that just because it wasn't giving me the right stuff for this one. Alright. So, the King of Speed Cup. That's what we've got here. Ultra slim tires. Ultra metal frame. Extra Godspeed gears. Heavy suspension. So, I'm not sure if I'll be able to buy all of these, because there's a lot to have here. There's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. 165 million yen's worth of stuff. And I could buy all of it if I went back to get more money, I guess. So, you know what? Maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll buy some of it. And we'll go get our money. We'll go get our payout, because it's probably done by this point. Is there anything else in here that I need for this? Is this an RC race minigame or a fucking TCG website? Alright, we need ultra slim tires, which I have. An ultra metal frame, which we got. Godspeed motor we have. The extra Godspeed gears are up on the thing there. High capacity battery we have. We need heavy suspension. Did I get that? Heavy suspension. I might have had that already. I'll have to look. Because it's not in here, so I either have it or not, but I don't know. Well, anyway, there's 10, 20, 30, 45 million yen's worth of stuff left to purchase, so we'll see if we can make it through the race here, and if we can't, then I'll go get my payout, and then we'll come back, so. Oh, there we go. But yeah, this evidently is not something you're going to want to do until you're practically in endgame anyway, where you're earning this kind of money regularly. So, alright, let's see what we can do here. Racing parts is the 80s of PC parts. Yeah, pretty much. This is hardcore stuff. They really want you to dig into your wallets for these ones. So probably at this point, I'm just competing with other adults, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just competing with other enthusiasts at this point, rather than, like, anything else. What is that monstrosity in the middle of the race? It's like a... Okay, so there's a sharp turn, but there's 2 sharp turns up a hill back to back, and then a loop-de-loop, and then... Is that another sharp curve I see there? No. Oh, it has another... Okay, it has 2 more sharp turns, and then, like, 2 halves there. This is gonna suck. That is all I know. This is gonna suck. Alright, let's customize and see what we can do here. So we definitely don't want the spike tires. We want ultra slim tires, which we got. There we go. I want the ultra metal frame. That thing kind of looks fancy with that. Let's see, the motor, we still want the Godspeed motor. The ultra speed motor is not as good as the Godspeed motor. Makes cars so fast it may actually be a problem. Yeah, you're not fucking kidding. I didn't read that till just now. Extra Godspeed gears. Not just Godspeed, extra Godspeed. Our acceleration goes down like a motherfucker, though. Thankfully, this one, you don't actually need the high torque motor for it. Specifically in the thing says you need the Godspeed motor. So, and we're using the high capacity battery, which might... Okay, that's probably not a good thing. But it's good for long races, it says, so that might help a little bit. This is probably a 12-lap race, and we need heavy suspension. So, which I don't have. Was that one of the ones I didn't buy? Where they fucking got you rainbow colored? Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. Now I want to look it up. So this is the 80s equivalent of being a whale in a gacha game. I mean, pretty much. But Kiryu has that on lock, so we need the bumper plate. Yeah, it says ultra slim tires, ultra metal frame. It's just the heavy suspension, which let's see here. Yeah, it doesn't say in this thing where to get the, that's how you know they're real cool, yeah, pretty much. Might get it from a sub-store, yeah, let's look it up, Conker. Let's see if you're right. Pocket circuit components, again. Because the components list actually gives us a little more interest and intrigue here in terms of what we get. Frames, no. Motors, no. Tires, no. Gears, no. Other. Heavy suspension. Complete sub-story 41! Bingo! What does Conker win? I don't know. Let's equip the medium suspension, because that's all we can do anyway. Like, with the parts that they have listed, we can only get to this. So unless heavy suspension is also 4 costs, yeah, I don't know about that one. Alright, well, we'll see how this works. I'm not confident, but hey, might surprise me. There's enough hills, though, that I'm not confident with 25 acceleration that we'll get there, but... I guess there's no grass, though, so that's a good thing. At least I didn't see any. That's true, too, yeah. It might be from that store that unlocks. Like, maybe there's other sub-stories associated with the store. So... Well, we'll see what we can do with this. This is basically the build they said, except the suspension is slightly lighter, so... I don't know. But once we get up to higher speed, we should catch up, so I'm not really worried about that. It's just a matter of, you know, getting around this stuff. Plus, everybody else has to go around the loop, too. And we get a lot more speed going through that section there, so, like, we're already getting faster here, too. So, we'll catch up. There's 12 laps. We got 9 more to go. And we only got to go through the loop, what would that be, 3 times? Yeah, 3 times, so. There's 2 boosts as well, so I gotta remember that one. So you can kind of see the progress. Oh god, I definitely overdid that one. Oh man, I was going backwards. It was fine. But you can see the progress in the bottom left of where I was compared to everybody else. But wrong way. They even list it. Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, that jump did not work at all. Alright, well, we'll try again. It's okay. I wonder if the suspension... Yeah, the suspension would have worked with that one, because the suspension reduces the amount of hang time you get when you catch some air like that. So... Yeah, heavy suspension for a reason, evidently, yeah. You'd think all the other parts I stuck in there would weigh the car down, but apparently not. So... Alright. I want to get my acceleration up, though. I think that would help a little bit with this. Like, the speed is okay, but it's not really my main concern. Grip wouldn't be bad either. And that gives me a little more acceleration. Does that put us over? No, it does not. Alright, Ultra Metal Frame. Improve stability without slowing you down too much. I would rather that it improve my... Well, the cornering would be nice, but... Ultra Rubber Frame. Stability at the cost of cornering speed. This motor is still the best. See, like, I'm not too concerned about the speed part because, like, I think our speed will be okay as long as we can accelerate up the hills. But I guess we were going pretty fast before anyway, so... this is good for short races. So, if I go 12 laps with this thing in, do I just run out of battery? I want to find that out now, actually. Is it worth the 91 speed, though? Well, I mean, it can't hurt to try, right? Like, what's the worst that could happen? We lose? No big deal. Although I might want a heavier frame as well than this one. Because it improves stability without slowing you down too much, but I don't know if I want to have that happen. Yeah, it reduces stability. I don't know about that one either. That might be why we were slowing down on corners, too, is because we had a balanced frame of some kind, because it says here it slows you down on corners, so... Alright, well, we'll try this, and we'll see if it works. It's like an anime protagonist moment going backwards in a race, yeah, pretty much. I did land in the right lane, that's true. Those are like 0.5 kilograms each. The suspension is the meat of those cars, yeah, that's true. That's true. Alright, we don't have to do the loop on the first lap, so we can gain some speed here. Somebody else has a killer bee in this one, so that'll be fun to deal with. Alright. Let's accelerate a little more. Hopefully we're in the correct lane where the loop kind of slows us down before we get too fast, though. We'll see. Like, that looked pretty bad, but... probably fine. We'll get there. Do I want to boost, though? I might boost. I'm going to boost right now, because we get 2 of them, so... Uh-oh. Stay in. Stay in your lane, Killer Bee! We got this! Alright, we caught up a little bit, but the boost ran out almost immediately, so... I'm going to boost again, actually. I don't know if this is going to help. Oh, nope. Not going to help, because... Whoa, hang on! Hang on, we pulled it out! Now, the question is, will I actually catch up to everybody at some point, because I'm still quite a bit behind. So... And I still got to go through the loop again, and I definitely don't have enough speed for all... Oh, I got lapped. Okay. I don't have enough speed for all that. So you need the speed for sure. Now I know how my enemies felt the previous times when they got lapped by me. Oh boy. Alright. Well, that's okay. So let's customize a little more, just see if we can... I guess we got to tune it up with the speed, but we also got to not, like, unstabilize ourselves when we do that, so... So basically, when I go flying like that, I just need to tap circle once. That was what got me back on the track that time, so... Yeah. But this is really in-depth. It's kind of crazy, actually. Yeah, the jump is the killer, really. It just gotta take it so that you just slightly stabilize yourself, you know what I mean? I'm gonna pull the guide back up. I closed it again, and I really should stop doing that. I'll pull the guide back up so I can get the correct parts here. So yeah, it's the Ultra Slim tires. And then the Ultra Metal Frame, the Godspeed motor, the extra Godspeed gears. We want the high capacity battery again. I'm not confident about our acceleration, but you know. Does it have the stabilizer on? It says no, you don't need the side stabilizer, so I guess I'll take it off. That would explain how they got the heavy suspension on it, though. So, Because if you take off the side stabilizers, well, yeah, you'll have a little more cost to work with, so. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, Killer B, we're gonna do this, maybe. If it gets to be like, I don't know, 635, 640, and we still haven't beaten it because we haven't got the heavy suspension, maybe I'll just say fuck it and we'll take our victory in 6 out of 7, and that'll be enough. And we'll go do our date, and then we'll go see Nishiki for karaoke. Okay, we're in it at this point, at least. I mean, there's the loop, but we'll figure that out. No big deal. I'm just going to keep my finger close to the circle button in case I need to stabilize. Yeah, see, we're still pretty much in the heat. They're a little bit ahead of us, but we got some time to catch up. We got 9 laps, so... Might be close, though. I might have to use the boost at some point, but we're all pretty close together, so... Yeah, see, we just went up into third, second, third. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're in first now. Okay. We're going back in the loop again, though, so that'll put us back out. But that's okay. We'll catch back up. Maybe. Just gotta find the... Oh, God. I gotta find the right spot to use my boost. Oof. I'm getting used to that, though. I'm getting used to stabilizing properly. That's a good thing, probably. Okay, we're back in second. We're back in first because the person in first was in the loop. That makes sense. Alright, we're getting there. We'll have to do the loop one more time, though, and I think that's next lap. So I'll see what I can do after that. I don't think I'm going to boost, though, because I'm not confident about boosting on this track. It gives me conniptions on this track. You got to understand. This track does not do any favors anywhere. Okay, they're in the loop. So, okay, we passed them. Good. This is going to be really close, though. Okay. Well, oh, God. Further, further, further. It was good. It was good, and then you did that. Why would you do that? I know what I got to do there, though. I can't just stabilize immediately. I have to wait until I'm close to the track before I stabilize so I can pop myself back on. So, alright. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be this intense, but apparently it is, so... We did a super flip, yeah. Probably, you know what would have happened, though, is if I would have stabilized a couple of times early there, I might have done a full backflip and ended up back on the track. And that would have been the coolest fucking finish, I swear to God. But I didn't do it, so... Yeah, I was so into that. Me too. I was getting into it. I was like, no, we gotta do this. We're almost there. I can see it. I might get a CP out of this if we have to race. Oh, that's the wrong race. If we have to race 5 more times, so... Yeah, those parts were working, though. We got to do it with this. Those parts were working. Who would have thought the side stabilizer would have been the thing that was making it worse for us? Is this why people watch sports? I mean, probably. Because you get, like, second-hand intensity and excitement out of it, you know what I mean? So... Alright, I think we're looping the first time here? Oh, no, not yet. Nope, that's later. That's okay. That means we're probably doing it on 4, 8, and 12, so I may boost after the loop on the 12th lap. Just to make sure we get out ahead of everybody. Yeah, see, because they're doing the loop now, but that's our job next lap, so... It's always that jump, though. I swear to God, that damn jump is going to give me a heart attack. Oh, man. Okay. That one, we did good there. That's good. We're still in second, but they're on the loop, so we're in... Oh, God. Go ahead, stay on, stay on, stay on. There you go. There you go. Okay. We're okay. We'll get some of that back. Yeah, this is tricky, though. You gotta be so careful with that stabilization. It is so tetchy. Like, you could just barely press it, and you'll go for a fucking flip, man. So... Alright, we're looping this turn? Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. 4 laps left. I think that person in the green lane is, like, right on my tail, but they're looping this lap, so that should make it a little easier for us. But we got to loop at the end, so... Yikes. We're getting out in front pretty good, though, for now. Like, as long as we catch a good lead like this, it should be okay. I wonder if it's random whether or not you, like, destabilize on that jump. Like, it's just based on a factor of chance, you know? It's possible. 1, 2, 3, go. Ooh, it's gonna be close, it's gonna be close, it's gonna be close. Boost at the end! There we go. And off the track we go. Yes! Okay, we got it. Whew! Yeah, that was close. Look at how... That wasn't even a second, man. Holy shit. And we did all that work to get those parts, and it was less than a second. Good lord. But we did it, Kiryu. We beat all the Pocket Circuit championship races, so... Whew! Because you never got into any sport, but we're all getting into this, that's for sure. Would have been fucking awesome if you backflip back on the... Oh my god, it would have been great. Oh well, I'll take this, that's fine. If sports was like half as long, you'd be more into it. Same. We did, we flew off the track, yeah. Just like usual. Alright, GG, yes indeed, so... That will work. Well, we finished all of those. I don't even want the other parts. So... Okay, you know what? We're gonna go see how much these ones are. Excuse me. And you probably need these because I think there's more Pocket Circuit sub-stories now that I think about it, so... That might be where we would have gotten the heavy suspension and all that other stuff, but, well, we didn't need it, so... Let's go see how much these are, just for posterity's sake. And then we'll go to disco, because I could use a bit of a break, and disco will be a bit of a break for me. Did I ever turn down the volume again? No, I did not. The volume has been up high for the entire... Well, higher than usual for the entire stream since we did that thing. Oh, okay, they're not that much more. It's just super Godspeed gears. Oh, God. Well, there you go. Yeah, the volume's been a little higher than usual for the past, like, hour. I apologize. I forgot to turn it back down after disco. But, well, now it makes sense that it's up higher because, yeah, we're going to be going to disco. So, makes sense to me. I don't even want new parts. New parts! Just whip right around. So, okay. So, down the street to Maharaja Kamurocho. And we'll save after that. And then we'll meet Nishiki for some karaoke. And that will do it. We'll be done. After I beat up some men in black, because they're definitely standing right there. Yep. I had a feeling you fellows would be here. We got a gun. I think I got the guy with a gun, so... Ow. No bicycle parking sign. Alright, well that should get rid of his friend. Yep, there we go. Right, where's the guy with Chinese sword? There we go. See if we can get him up. And off you go. Well, no more sword for you. Actually, I do want to be in Beast for this part to get him up. Might have been a waste of heat, but that's okay. I can do it again, so... Goodbye! We're getting pretty good at fighting these men in black. Once I take down the ones with the weapons, that usually does pretty good, so... Then again, we've got some new moves that we didn't have for the stream, so that probably helps a little bit, you know. Alright, almost there. Kiryu doesn't kill people, but he will kick people in the nuts. That's basically the same thing. Ending their entire, just sterilizing everybody. Oh, good lord. Alright, let's pay up. And, let's go invite Haruki for our last date that we'll be showing on screen. I'm sure they'll get into a whole bunch of other dates elsewhere. I'm not sure where else you can invite a date, though, now that I think about it. So... There's probably other places, but I wouldn't know. These are enough, honestly. So. I may also pile drive them into the ground on occasion. That is true. Yeah, somehow they don't die from that, so. Alright, let's invite a friend. If you invite Nishiki, incidentally, I don't remember if we did that for the stream, but he also has Koi no Disco Queen as his track. So I said, you know what, we're doing that with Missy Sobe anyway, so let's just... Whoever we get for this one, we'll dance with them. I'll probably do Queen of Passion anyway. But it worked out because Haruki has Queen of Passion as her track that we dance to here. So since it worked out, I mean, I'll take it. You know, now we can show all 5 of the tracks on hard. Haruki, hello. I have been very intense all day, and I could use a bit of a breather. And blowing off some steam on the dance floor sounds like a good idea to me. Alright. So again, enjoy the music because I am definitely going to need to concentrate for this one. Because I'm going to make her mine is a difficult one. It's the most difficult one in the game. But this one, if I remember right, is also pretty tricky. So we'll see. Let's do this, Kiryu. We aren't quite the dancing god Majima is, but at the very least we can show our girlfriend a good time. And after this I might not even turn down the music because we're going to be going straight to karaoke, so... Well, she did pretty good for herself, though, considering it's hard mode. She did better than the other two that were underneath Missy Sobe there. So, her result was a little low, but that's because her combo was a little low, so... yeah, it's okay. She did pretty good for herself. We did. Like I said, you did better than everybody except Majima, Misty Sobe, and Kiryu himself, so... And I want to be clear that these scores that I'm getting here, not even remotely close to the best that you can do, but it's enough to get you 3 stars, and it's fairly entertaining anyway, so... You really got to flourish in between a lot of the steps there, like get more steps in between each note in order to really, like, push for more score, so... But, hey, if it works, it works. And in this case, it worked pretty good for us, so... Alright. Last things last, karaoke with Nishiki. So we'll take the same route that we basically took from before, although that's the empty lot right there. So we're kind of coming in the opposite direction from the empty lot. We'll go to the save point, we'll go through the Kamuro shopping area to get there, and then that'll be it. And I'll probably just... maybe I'll go back to the office. We've got some time, so I'll go back to the office and save it over there. Oops, I'm running into a car. That's not good. But let's save here first. Just for safety, in case I run into anything that somehow manages to kill me or something on the way to karaoke. I don't think that's going to happen, but I guess it could, potentially. Alright. So there's that. So I guess I didn't have to push too hard on the stream yesterday to make sure that I would get done today. I think I overestimated how much I had left to do in terms of the time investment. I probably could have just saved karaoke with Haruki for the beginning of this stream and we would have been fine, so, but that's okay. No big deal. Boy, I haven't ran down this section in a long time. Barely remember what it looks like. Uh-oh. I wonder if that was back this way. Maybe. Nope, it was the other way. Might still be there though, if I hurry. Oh, okay, well. They stopped messing around with whoever they were messing around with, and now they're gonna mess with me. Ow. Gun! Gun somewhere! Gun over here! There we go. That's not the dodge button. That is a bicycle, though. There you go. Here you go. Have a present, friend. And that's that. Probably one of the last fights we're going to get into until Kiwami. That's kind of sad. This game's combat system is really good. Like, a lot of the stuff is really brutal, sure, but it's like, I don't know. It has its moments where it just, oh, you know what, I can't eat yet because I got to order something while I'm here. Otherwise I'll feel bad about not ordering something. But it's, I don't know, it's good. It's brutal, but, I mean, it's just that kind of, it has that shade of wackiness to it, you know what I mean? Where the brutality isn't just, like, morbidly realistic. It's like, in a lot of ways, this feels more like a cartoon fights than anything else, I guess, at least to me. That omelet fully restores me, so does edamame. Wow. No, edamame sounds like a good one. We can have that with drinks. So, we've already had all the drinks here, though. But that's okay. Actually, I don't know if it... No, it did. It fully restored me. Okay. Wonder if Kiryu would buy people new bikes after destroying their old ones. He probably would. That's probably true. Like, probably... And I mean, you can throw money in the air in this game. I don't remember how to do it, but you can throw money in the air in this game, and people will come collect it and stuff. So, he probably would. He'd just be like, here, have 50,000 yen. Go buy yourself a new bike. Something like that. All right. So, to close this out, it seems appropriate. And again, if you look at the title, the box art for Yakuza Kiwami, it probably would make a little sense as to why, that we finish our Yakuza 0 stream by inviting over the friend that's been with us the entire game, even though most of the time he's been stuck behind the walls of his Yakuza family. Let's invite Nishiki to do a little bit of Shinpan Judgment karaoke. What's up, bro? Haven't seen you in forever. Nah, I didn't wait too long. I had to wait a little longer outside because of the guys I had to beat up to get here, so. Sounds like a plan. Let's do this. So what I basically, if I remember right, he's going to sing Judgment, and I'll be interjecting. And then I think I'm going to have Kiryu sing Judgment with Nishiki interjecting after that, so. It just seems appropriate for them to both sing the same one. Singing Bakamitai for Nishiki, I don't know, it doesn't seem as appropriate. It seems like Judgment, it's his song, like he says, so let's both sing it, you know? At least that's what it makes sense to me, anyway. Alright, Nishiki, let's see what you can do. Let's see what I can do, too. These interjections are something else, though, I'll tell you what. Nice. That will work, Nishiki. That'll work. 96. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now let's see if we can do a little better when we're the ones singing. We'll find out. Well, I've been told that I do a pretty good job of providing backup on these karaoke things, so... Yeah, I'll sing the same thing and you can interject for me and we'll see what we can do, man. Alright, we already got an 100 on this, so let's just see what we can do with this one. So, same song twice in a row, hopefully nobody minds. I like the song, so... I'll take it. Alright, Nishiki, give me a good one in the background there. Here we go. Thought I was going to press that a little too early. Yeah, like that. Nice. So did we do better, worse, or just the same? Let's find out. 99. Okay, we did a little better. That's okay. I had some practice, so I'll take it. Just a few more greats and we would have been in very good shape, so. Now, the Green Bird really enjoyed it, that's for sure. He always likes it when I sing here. Maybe it's because I'm pretty good at this minigame. Not to toot my own horn, but you know. Oh, we both did awesome. That's what I think. So. And we didn't quite get the +1 CP from entertaining ourselves 100 times, but that's okay. We got pretty close. I'll see if Haruki likes the idea of me signing up with a band. Something tells me she's going to rather that I stick with real estate. Oh, boy. Well, that's the idea, Nishiki. And you know, we'll be around with each other for a long time after this. We got plenty of time left in the 80s and the 90s to spend some time with one another. So that should be fun. A wink, wink. Alright, well, anyway, with that, I think we've wrapped up this little mini-series project. It was nice to come back to this game and just kind of faff around a little bit, mess with some stuff that I didn't get the chance to mess with, and just see a little bit more about the game itself. So now, let's worry about getting down Taihei Boulevard to get back to the office, and that'll close it up. Actually, before we do that, let me not forget to turn the music back down now that we're done singing, dancing, doing all that. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to just return to a project like this. And obviously, in this case, it had a purpose. I'm using it as a means of setting a couple of things up for the later parts of the series, as like an interlude, per se, between Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami. Although it's a little bit more like, I guess, an epilogue than an interlude. An interlude implies that it happens almost like midway between the first and the second things in this game, like things in the series, basically. And in this case, this is happening just after Yakuza 0. So it's not exactly, it's more of an epilogue, I guess, just to do a few things that we don't have to worry about now that the story's over with and we can take our time and we can become a good real estate mogul. Will Kiryu ever make it to the top of the real estate world? Well, that's a question for you to fill in the blanks yourselves, because after we fight these goons, I gotta ask Officer Kikuchi what the hell they're doing here when I get back to the office, but that's okay. We'll figure that out later. But, yeah, I mean, ideally, what'll end up happening, basically, is that over time, in the 7-ish years between this game and then Kiwami, obviously Kiryu would have made a few changes, gotten better at what he did, you know, that sort of stuff. So, yeah, get a bit of crowd control going here because there's a lot of them, so. Oh, there goes that guy. And there goes a few of your friends there, man. I love that little bit of crowd control you get there. Get a little magnetic necklace going here, and then we just got to figure out how we're going to kill the other guy. Or not kill. Kiryu doesn't kill anybody. How about a drop kick? There we go. That'll work. Alright. Now. I could use some sushi. And you know what? That probably would be appropriate considering how helpful the sushi has been through this entire playthrough. Special thanks to sushi for being able to carry me through the entire playthrough, for all the healing that it's able to do for me. So that's good. Sushi is good. Eat sushi. It definitely helps. Let's buy the last little bit of it here so we have some for the office. And then we'll call it a day. Yeah, a drop kick and some sushi to end the series on. I can't think of a much better way to do it other than what we just did where we were doing the stuff with Nishiki, so that will work. Oops, there we go. We'll collect our last payout while we're at the office as well. Keep everybody working. Gotta keep everybody working diligently so I can buy all those extra pieces of pocket circuit parts. Oh, man. Alright, back to the office we go. But at least Kiryu enjoys the work that he does. Never a dull moment at the office when you get to run around and doing all this stuff that he does. Granted, his life is in danger at every moment, but, well, maybe there's some excitement to that, I suppose. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes, but hey, if it works for him, it works for him, you know? It's what he knows, it's what he knows how to do well. And that's why all these people are following him and letting him help manage them and do all that stuff, so. We are still okay. Nugget could use a break after this, but he'll get plenty of breaks because that's going to do it for Yakuza 0 Pocket Disco Stories. Again, I know this was mostly just me faffing around, but I hope you enjoyed us coming back to this because I knew it would be a little while before we'd be going to the rest of the series. And I said, you know what? I kind of missed a couple of little things, and there's no story to worry about in Premium Adventure, so let's do a few little things while we're at it. I needed a little bit of an interim transition in between all the other projects I was doing and the PS4, the GameCube projects that I'll be doing. Although we will be starting those GameCube projects later this week. Which game will we be playing? We'll be able to find out on Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time when we start it up. But for now, that will do it for Yakuza 0 Pocket Disco Stories, like I said. And we'll see how all of the characters interact and grow as people, and what road awaits them in their future when we get to Yakuza Kiwami. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it. It was a short project, but I had fun with it. And until Thursday, when we start up the GameCube games I'll be playing, or whenever I see you next around the internet, I hope you'll take care and have a good one. That is correct, Kiryu. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to see you going where you want and doing whatever you want to do after this, because that is for you to figure out and for us to meet back with you later. Oh, speaking of meeting back with you later, what was my completion at? 40.37. We did 2/5 of the game. This game is so fucking long. Oh my god. Oh boy.